we all know in construction, you have three things and you can only choose two. You've got speed, you've got quality, and you've got cost. Right? So there you go. So in this scenario, we could just take, essentially 10 days to complete the work, no big deal. And we just did the work in-house and saved the property thousands of dollars. So now, when it comes to the accounting of that, it's like, well, okay, I'm going to oversimplify it. Let's say we put the salaries, because those construction guys need to get paid, right? Obviously, they're not doing that work for free, so they need to get paid. So their salaries, let's say we put those salaries onto the payroll line of the property. So now they're like employees of the property. That's going to make the income of the property go down, right? The NOI of the property is actually going to look worse because the property is bearing the expense of their salaries. So you've got income coming in from the tenants, which is rent and other income, application fees, et cetera. Then on the expense side, you've got payroll and repairs, maintenance, and all that stuff. And if we just take those guys and put their salaries on the property, all of a sudden we're showing our investors, yeah, sorry, the property made less income this month. And it's like, oh, that's not good. Well, we did that. We burdened the property with extra expense because we actually saved 20 grand on this construction project. So it's really hard to keep everything straight and really know all the details because you have to see the picture holistically. And it's also a challenge on the accounting side to tell the right story. It's like, well, the right way to do that would be to actually not put their salaries onto the property's OpEx. Those salaries should be booked as, salary, like labor costs, below the line CapEx, right? So their salaries show up below the line, so that's not impacting NOI. And there's some other things that you probably would want to do to make sure that's all accounted for and tells the right story. And then when it comes to the lender, this is where the big headache comes in. Because if you do work in-house, showing a lender, because lenders want to see proof of work and they want to see an invoice and they want to see the payment. And if you're just like, well, I just did the work in-house, it's paradoxically, even though you did it yourself, now it's so much harder to prove.